Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, good. So we're dealing with strings 2 and 4 on our guitar, and we're playing the C major scale in thirds, starting with the C. Now, this is very important. The root that names all of these movements is on string 2. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So not only does this teach you this third movement, but it teaches you a nice scale. You're wondering. So I just played that C scale backwards.
Okay.
Now we're going to take the thirds. The first chord of a major scale is major. This is a major third. I'm going to play the third first, and then the root. So I played E to C. Playing it the other way, it's C, then to E.
Okay.
So that's the third.
Okay.
The next position, the easiest way to play this pattern is leave your second finger in contact with that fourth string. Now you're going to move it to the third fret. The D note is located on string 2 in the third fret. So there's my D and a minor third for this particular grouping of triads.
Okay.
I'm still on thirds. We're going to get to triads next. Now I'm going to move to E, because a whole step to E. E note, again on string 2. So I'm going to go back and play these 3 movements. E minor third, D minor third, C major third. Now I'm going to continue from C to D to E. I'm going to go one more movement. This is the F major, or the fourth chord of the key of C. So I'm going to revert back to the first and second finger, which was the position of my first major third, which was C.
I see. Okay.
So my F chord is a major in this grouping.
So is this an actual chord?
This is a third. This is a root and a third. It's not a chord yet.
Yeah. Okay.
It's 2 notes. The next grouping we're going to do will be the chords,
Right.
or a triad.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to move from F to G, same shape, because G is also a major, or the dominant 7th, but I'm going to look at them as major thirds. So at fret 8 and 9, G note, and the B note, or the root and the third. Again, coming from 6 and 7 to 8 and 9. So there's all of my major chords out of the way of a major scale. The first chord, that's 2 and 3, the fourth chord, and the fifth chord. Now, the sixth chord is a minor, so I'm going to go back to the minor third. It's A. Fret 10 is the A note.
It's an A7 position kind of thing. Yeah.
It's an A7 shape,
Yeah,
yes. If you were to look at it
shape,
in the second fret,
Right.
it's an A7 shape. We've
Right.
only named it that because that's what we named it.
Right.
But in this particular grouping of triads, this is A minor third. Now, that's the sixth chord of our scale. The seventh chord is a diminished, but I don't have all the notes yet. So it's still a minor third. B and the D. And then I'm back to the first, or the eighth chord, or the first, C to the E, which is 1 octave from the first and second fret. So the whole movement, practicing it, is this. C, D, E. Those are 2 minors. F major, G major, A minor, B minor, and then C major. So that's your exercise.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, back to the 1.
Now this is more of an exercise that's going to condition me to use it sort of how, like with other
With songs, with other pieces of material,
Right.
movements, walk-ups to chords.
Gotcha.
Or to a D minor. If you don't want to play this D minor for a song, let's say the chord progression goes C, D minor, E minor, G. I can play this. C, D minor, E minor, G, back to C.
Okay.
So it gives me also alternative chord movements. Or, if I want to really liven up my playing, I'm going to add 2 different E minors in the key of C. C, E minor, back to the C.
I see.
Now, Bob Dylan wrote a famous song, Like a Rolling Stone.
Right.
You young people in the audience probably don't remember it. But he took the first five
It's like a
chords.
C, F, G. I mean, it just goes right.
He took the first five chords of C major.
Right.
C, D, E, F, G.
That's the kind of stuff I want to be with.
Yeah,
But I see
I
what
know.
you're saying. He fills it in with all.
Yes, and I'm just filling in with.
Although you're a better
learning,
guitarist than he is, but that's what somebody in his band will do that for him, right?
Once upon a time, he feels so fine. You know,
Through the bumps of
yeah,
time.
in your prime.
Did you?
Didn't you? Great here today.
Next line. I remember the next line.
Oh, say you will, babe. You know they found there were so many words I can't remember them all.
I can't remember.
But,
Yeah.
but the point of that was he used the first five chords of C major.
Okay.
C, D minor, E minor, F, G.
Okay.
And but you know, no people didn't give. Although he stole a lot of material, he was pretty inventive too. with
Yeah.
his-
Yeah. Well, those lyrics,
his-
right? The
yeah.
lyrics were,
All right. So